It's making a lot of noise, but it's not going very fast. Good evening, everyone. Calm Biker here. Out for a quick evening ride. Bit of practice in the dark, you know. Every bit of practice is good. I made a video the other day where I was talking about monetization of YouTube videos, putting little adverts on, and with any luck making enough money for a cup of tea. And then I watched a video, I think it was by the Yellow Peril, I think. If it wasn't, then Yellow Peril got a free mention, and I'll put on the screen who it was. Doing an FRO log about HMRC, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, or if you're in the UK, the Taxman. And it occurred to me that when I did the monetisation video, one thing I didn't talk about was the Taxman. So this really is a bit of a question for those of you who are vloggers in the UK, making your videos, you've monetised them. Maybe you've earned enough to get a payout. I think you have to get about £60 worth or something like that. I mean, it'll take quite a while, I would guess, unless you've got a squillion viewers. But when it comes to it, when you start getting paid, or when you don't actually have to be paid, you have to be in a position of earning money. When you're in a position of earning money in this kind of way, legally, you are now earning an income. And you're earning an income. What an interesting flashing helmet there. That's pretty cool. You're earning an income that you could class as a business income, or you could class it as you being self-employed and generating your own income. Legally though, either way, you have to declare that to the taxman, and I wonder if you do. So I'm kind of asking the question, do you? But then again, if you don't, it's probably best not to answer. I happen to, as I said before, I've got a website that I earn a little bit off that is enough to pay for the website hosting, and a little bit spare that pays for bits of software and printer cartridges, that kind of thing, that I use for the business. If you could call it a business, it's a hobby really. But it does earn a little tiny amount, and I therefore had to declare that. So the YouTube bit just goes on the top of that, gets eaten up by the website, so whatever I have earned off YouTube, probably pennies, but don't really get to see it. But I do declare that, and I fill in my form every year, my tax return form, and I have to put that income from Google on it, and I have to pay a little bit of tax on it, on the amount I earn, because being employed is obviously my main income. I won't be living off the website anytime soon, won't even pay a bill, but I do actually pay a little bit of tax extra. So I fill in my tax form every year, say what my employment money was, say what my expenses were throughout the year, what I got to claim back and all that kind of stuff, and this, that I've actually registered as a sole trader for the Google advertising, and I have to declare that. And every year they say to me, right, you owe us a little bit of tax, would you like to pay that now with a debit card or a cheque, or we can take it off your tax code and it affects your tax code for the following year. So that's what I do. I don't actually ever kind of put my hand in my pocket, but it does affect my tax code for the following year for my employer. So I just blimey, didn't realise that drain cover was quite so lowered. Back wheel went in it, it really wobbled me. So yeah, it just just kind of wanted to ask that question. You know, what do you think of that? I mean, it seems a bit mean, but then again, that's the Taxman for you, isn't it? If nothing else, it's food for thought for you. If you are getting a bit of money off YouTube and you're not declaring it. Because actually you're supposed to declare yourself as a sole trader within 90 days of going into business, whatever that means. That doesn't mean earning money, it means actually deciding that you're doing it. So I suppose in our case it's within 90 days of switching on advertising on your videos. But yeah, you're supposed to do that, otherwise you can be fined quite heavily. And if you don't do your tax form, you can also be fined quite heavily. Don't know whether he's vomiting or stretching after a run or insane, who knows. I'll leave him to it, you never know around here. Anyway, just thought I'd bring that one up. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching everyone, ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.